Dear students, yesterday Archana Ariel had asked me one question. She got confused to find the compound interest without using formula, and she had asked me how to find compound interest without using formula. Okay. Now, to find the compound interest without using formula, we need to learn about the concept of the compound interest. And here I am going to explain about annual compound interest, and at the end I will explain about the semi-annual compound interest system also. Okay. So for this, look at here. Let us take one example, that is, let principal P equals to rupees 1000. You are going to deposit the 1000 rupees in the bank, and the bank will give you the rate of interest as 10% per annum. Okay, compounded annually. Suppose they compounded annually, the bank is providing this much rate 10% per annum compounded annually. Okay, and suppose you are depositing for time is 3 years. Suppose time is t equal to 3 years. Okay, now what will happen in the first year? See, first year, in first year your principal is 1000, rate is 10%, and time will be first year, means only 1 year, isn't so? 1 year only first year. So here your interest will be simple interest here. Yes, I will be equal to PTR by 100. So principal here is 1000 times time is 1 year only, and rate is 10% divided by 100. Two zeros cancel. So you got 100 rupees as interest. See, 100 rupees you got as interest. Now what will happen in the second year? In the second year, what will happen? Your principal will change now. Principal will be, you have deposited 1000 and bank provided you 100 rupees as interest. Now this interest will be added in the principal. Actually the compounded means added. Okay, the interest will be added in the principal, that's why it is called compounded interest. So compound interest we got. Okay, so this will be equals to rupees 1100, 1100 we got for the second year. See, now our rate is same, and time is for the second year again 1 year. Okay, second year also 1 year. So we can find again simple interest. Simple interest equals to PTR by 100. Our principal only change, that is 1100. Time is 1 year, second year also 1 year, and the rate is 10% per annum divided by 100. These two cancel. Now you got interest as rupees 110 rupees. See, 110 you got interest. So in first year you have got only 100 rupees interest. Here you got 110, because this 10 rupees you got more, that is interest of interest also you are getting. That means in Nepali you can say baz ko saz you can get say. Okay, so 110 rupees as interest you got. Now in the third year what will happen? In the third year your principal will become like this. It was 1100 was there in the second year. Now in the third year this interest again it will be added. See, 110 will be added. So your principal will become this one. See, so 1100 and 110 added, so 1210 rupees is your principal now for the third year. This is for the third year. Okay, now here simple interest will be equals to PTR by 100 again. So here your principal is 1210, and then time 1 year, third year also 1 year, and here 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 3 years together. And then rate is again 10% divided by 100. So these two zeros has been cancelled, and you got interest as 121 rupees here. So now your total compound amount. So total compound amount CA will be equals to this one. See, 1210 it was the principal in the third year, and this much interest has been again added. So you got total amount is 1, 2 plus 1 is 3, 2 plus 1 3, and 1 rupees 1331 rupees you got. Okay, this is your compound amount. Now what is your compound interest? CI will be equals to CI will be equals to CA minus P. So this is equals to 1331 minus 1000. So this is equals to rupees 331 is your interest, total interest in these 3 years. Okay, in this way we can find out compound interest compounded annually. Now the case is another. The case if it is half yearly or semi-annual compounded interest, what will happen? Look at here. In case of semi-annual means half year, half yearly. Okay, in case of half yearly compound interest, what will happen? Your interest will be added in 6 months. So what we need to do, instead of this one, see, look at here, instead of taking time as 1 year here, we need to take 1/2 years in 6 months. And then we need to calculate the interest here. That interest will be added, and in the first half year once it will be added, and in second half again it will be added. Okay, and in 1 year it will be added 2 times. Understood? In 1 year it will be added 2 times. Similarly, and the second year again 2 times it will be added. Third year again 2 times it will be added. So altogether, see, look at it. Here in annual component is our once here added, again once here added, and once here added. 3 times it has been added for 3 years in annual case. In case of semi-annual, here 2 times in the first year, second year 2 times, third year 2 times. So altogether 6 times it will be added. That's why in formula also what we will use? We will use 2t here. Power 1 plus r by 100 to the power 2t will do, because time will be multiplied by 2, because we will add twice a year. Okay, if it is 1 year, 2 times interest will be added. If it is 2 years, it will be added 4 times. If it is 3 years, it will be added 6 times. That's why we will use 2t here. And then rate, here rate will be divided by 2, half of the rate will be there. So using unitary method we can find out this rate also, rate for the 6 month also. For example, like this, if your rate for the yearly annual for 1 year, for 12 month, your rate is equals to 10% per annum, then for 1 month it will be 10 divided by 12, and for the 6 month it will be times 6. So 6 to the 12, and the rate will be divided by 10 by 2 will be equal to 5%. That's why rate will be divided by 2. That's why we'll use here 200 here rate also in case of that compound interest semi-annually. Okay, that formula in my next video I will solve and show you formula. Now you can see another video for that. Okay, thank you for watching this video.